Hari Om, we are live. Going to share the screen. Is the screen visible? Hari Om, am I audible? We'll wait for another 1-2 minutes so that people can join, and then we will start our live session. Why can't I see myself here? Okay. Good. Welcome for the Shravan Shiv Sadhana. I hope all are doing okay. And wherever you are, please, someone saying increase the volume. The volume is full. Am I audible? Just give me thumbs up, everyone. Okay, perfect. Thank you. So I'm looking sideways because another screen I can see the chat. Perfect. Thank you, everyone. I have another thing before we start. If there are any questions, please do write all the questions in the chat box so I can take the questions at the end. And if I'm looking at the right, there's a screen here so I can see your questions, because here at the moment there's only this PPT. So I have a small request, everyone, just to roll back your shoulders, get your head, neck, spine on a straight line. Keep everything aside for the next 20, 25, 30 minutes. Just stay with me and let's understand what Shravan is, why are we doing this, and understand why sadhana is important. So with that awareness, make yourself very comfortable. Just close your eyes gently. Just be there. And before we start the session, just give me 3 deep breaths. Everyone inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. And one last time with complete awareness, inhale and exhale. Gently open your eyes. Hari Om. Let's start our Shravan Shiv Sadhana explanation. Before we start, we always chant a mantra. So everyone, please adopt the Namaskar Mudra. Hand towards your heart chakra. If you know the mantra, you can chant with me. If you don't know the mantra, just listen to me. Om Namaste Astu Bhagwan Vishweshwaraya Mahadevaya Trambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikalagni Kalaya Kalagni Rudraya Neelakantaya Mrityunjayaya Sarveshwaraya Sadashivaya Shriman Mahadevaya Namaha. Bow your head down, surrender everything to Shiva, to that nameless and formless which is dwelling within you. Consciously inhale. While exhaling, rise up, rub your palms nicely and place it over your eyes. These are all the different names of Shiva, and we do dandvat to him, salutations to him. It comes at the end of the first part of Rudri. Let's understand, before understanding Shravan, let's understand what is the need to do Shravan Sadhana. Where is the word Shravan coming from? What happens now? According to our calendar, we'll explain, we follow different calendars. But there is a period of Chaturmas. Chatur means 4 and Mas means months. So there's a period of 4 months which are very crucial for every sadhak or to a person who wants to get into the field or understand your self-awareness and your well-being. It's a time where we can do a sadhana. Now, what is the term sadhana? Sadhana are tools given by the rishis. The rishis are the great enlightened beings. So sadhana are tools given by the rishis to help us to control what? To control this monkey mind, to help us to become the perfect human beings. First, second, to overcome all our lower emotions, that is pain, anxiety, fear, all the six enemies of the mind, all that is blocking us from evolution. Third, sadhana is done to give clarity also to live in this life. So, Chaturmas is a time where those who are already doing sadhana can go deeper in their sadhana. Those who want to start their sadhana, this is the perfect time to start your sadhana. So Chaturmas is that time which comes every year where the entire nature is supporting you to reach a state of consciousness which will completely evolve you and change you, which will free you from all this mental limitations, the attachment to the body, and also help you to evolve. Of course, karma plays a very important role, but the effort of doing any sadhana and the entire nature supporting is this very time of Chaturmas, which starts from 25th July and ends on 20th November this year. Every month it changes, but this year it has already started, and 20th November is the last. 20 November is the last day. So Chaturmas means four, and these 4 months are very, very, very crucial because now we have, as we mentioned, January, February, March, April, May, we have Ashad, Shravan, Bhadrapad, Ashwin, and Kartik. So the end of Ashad and the start of Kartik makes 1 month. So we have 4 months: Ashad, Shravan, Bhadrapad, Ashwin, and Kartik. These are the 4 months. And if you have realized, 25th July was Dev Sheni Ekadashi, and 20 November, that is when Ekadashi, when Chaturmas ends, it is Dev Utani Ekadashi. If you realize, we have put Vishnu Bhagwan, Shiv Bhagwan, Ma Parvati, Ganesh Bhagwan. Now, what is the meaning of this entire PPT? Please be aware and understand, because this is very important. I'll explain first from a very spiritual point of view. Dev Sheni Ekadashi is on 25th July. That was yesterday. What is the meaning of this? It is said in the Puran that this is the day that Vishnu Bhagwan goes in Yoga Nidra. And Devutini Ekadashi is the day when Vishnu Bhagwan gets up, wakes up from Yoga Nidra. Now, what is the esoteric meaning behind it? The word Yoga Nidra means sleeping with awareness. This is the time you become aware. That means you go to sleep with awareness. This is the time which can transform you completely, because this is the time you let go of your senses. You let go of all the emotions. You let go of past. You let go of future. You let go of everything. And what will remain is that Yog Nidra Sthiti, when you're completely aware of what? Of your own existence, of your own self. So these 4 months are the months of transformation. And the beauty is, as we already know, that Vishnu Bhagwan is the sustainer. Now, if that sustainer is going in cosmic Yog Nidra, who will look after the sustenance of this world? That is the reason it starts with Guru Purnima. 29th is Guru Purnima. We take the blessings of all the rishis, of all our gurus, of all our saints. Then the role comes of Shiv Bhagwan, where Shiva takes care of entire creation, sustenance, maintenance. Those 1 month is given to Shiva. Then we slowly move towards Ganesha, towards Kartikeya, towards Navratri Shakti Sadhana. Then we also have the Pitrupaksh, we have Diwali. All these are processes where we can become aware. That is the reason every festival in Sanatan is very scientific. And I don't know if you're aware or no, every festival in Sanatan depends upon the moon. And all our festivals are on full moon, because the full moon has a direct impact on our emotions through which we can evolve. So when Vishnu Bhagwan goes in Yog Nidra, the gurus and the rishis take place, we take their blessings. Then we have Shiva, that is Shravan. Then in Bhadrapad, we have Ganesh Chaturthi. We have Navratri. We have Pitru Paksh. We have Nagpach. We have so many festivals. So this is the time when the entire nature is supporting you to evolve and experience that consciousness. This is the time even those who are unaware can start their sadhana. Those who are already doing sadhana can push themselves spiritually forward, and those who are deep in their sadhana can maintain that state. So these 4 months are very, very important for what? For transformation and going beyond the human boundaries. And this year it starts on 25th July and ends on 20th November. Now, during these 4 months is the time where we have Shravan, which is the time where we worship Shiva in his most purest form, because the entire creation, sustenance, maintenance is taken care by that deity with that energy and that force, and that is Shiva himself. Actually, Shravan comes from the root word Shravana, means to listen. And this is the time where we listen to the most inner calling, and that is Shiva within us. It is a time where we do tapas. It is a time where we do worship. It is said that during the months of Shravan, I'm saying months because in north and south the calendar is different, but during the month of Shravan, even just thinking about Shiva and doing tapas or doing your Jaap can completely transform you and give you one of the highest experiences that you are looking for throughout your life. So Shravan is a time, is a very, very sacred month where all Shiva Bhaktas go do their sadhana. They worship the Shivling for external rituals. They worship Shiva in the form of meditation. They worship Shiva in the form of Jaap. They worship Shiva in the form of doing puja, whatever the way you want to worship. But this is the time you call out to Shiva and align and go beyond the boundaries and limitations that you have created within this body. So Shravan comes in Chaturmas, and again, just giving you a very logical idea of why everything is so different and why different calendars. In fact, in our Sanatan, we follow different calendars. We don't follow the English calendar. We follow the calendar according to the moon and the sun. And different states and different parts in India follow different calendar according to the sampradaya or the parampara they are following. So we have the Purnamanta calendar, which is the full moon calendar, which is followed in North and Central India. That is the reason Shravan starts early in North India, because the full moon system is followed. Then we have the Amanta calendar, which is the new moon calendar. And in this calendar, it is followed specifically in South and West India. That is the reason the people have followed Shravan in the mid, all of a sudden when Shravan starts in North, because the calendar is different and we work according to that calendar. And then we have the Swadhya, that is a sun calendar, which is followed in Nepal and Northeast India. So I'll give you a very simple point of view. Go to Drik Panchang, put where you're staying, and it will show you the exact calendar. It is very genuine. You follow that calendar according to wherever you are staying. I repeat again, those who are staying in the north and who are born in the north but now have settled in the south or staying in Hyderabad, Bangalore, please follow the calendar where you are staying at the moment. Your origins doesn't matter. The place that you're staying, you should start your Shravan Sadhana from that time. And again, I repeat, go to Drik Panchang or get the calendar, the Hindu calendar. It clearly states everything and you'll have in-depth clarity. So, Purnimanta calendar is for North and Central India, Amanta calendar is South and West India, and the Surya, the Sun calendar is for Nepal and Northeast India. So, I repeat again, if you're confused, go to Drik Panchang or go check. It will give you the exact dates where you have to follow. Coming back, just giving you what places in North India. In North India, Shravan starts from 30th July till 20th August. Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Punjab, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Chhattisgarh, Bihar, and Jharkhand. People living there, they follow this. If we have missed out few, please check your calendar. Please check the Panchang, you will get clarity. But these places and these people follow the North calendar, that is the Purnimanta calendar. Then we come to South India. South India, the calendar starts from 13th August and ends on 11th September. Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Goa, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu. Again, if you have missed anything, you go check it. But this is the place we start South India, and Shravan starts from 13th August that time. Please be aware. And then we come to Nepal and Northeast India, where it starts from 16th July, which has already started and ends on 15th August. So Nepal, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya. So my point is, why are we not able to do for Northeast India and Nepal? We are working on it slowly, slowly. It gets too difficult. So slowly we have started. First we started with not long time ago. Then we have included South. Then in future, if Bhagwan is willing and we have the bandwidth, we'll also cover Nepal and Northeast. But this is what one has to follow wherever you are staying. Again, going back so we get an idea. The full moon calendar is followed by North India. The Amanta calendar that you look here is followed by South India, which is 13th August till 11th September. And again, the sun calendar. They are this has already started. Now talking about international people, because we get lots of questions. So many Indians are staying abroad overseas. Start with the North India calendar. And if you're not comfortable and you can't do it, start with the South India calendar. But just do Shravan. The bhav is very, very important. So that is important. But I would recommend start with the north of India so that you can get in the flow and start. So this is the overall states, and where north, south, and central, northeast calendars are mentioned. Also, one more thing, please understand, every year the date keeps on changing because our calendar is not fixed. It depends upon the moon. We have Adhik Mas. We have many things that changes the calendar. Now, some very important dates for North India and South India. 11th August is Shravan Shivratri, North India. That is a very important Shivratri where many people also do tapas, many people also do nirjal. Then we have Haryali Tej, then Nag Panchami, then we have Raksha Bandhan, and then we have Krishna Janmashtami. It is during this time also in Chaturmas, the Krishna Bhagwan, the great avatar, had walked on this our motherland. Then in South India, we have Shravan Shivratri on the same. We have Varalakshmi Vratam, which lots of people do in South. It is very, very big. Then we have Purnima, Nag Panchami, and Krishna Janmashtami. So why I'm telling you, because Chaturmas is a time where all the festivals, all the tapas, all the process of evolution has started. You have to become aware and start putting your efforts so that you start evolving. So these are specific dates which are very, very important. In fact, every Monday we do the Shravan Vratam, and every Tuesday we do the Gauri Vratam also for Shakti. So there are many things, but according to me, don't get confused. Just do your sadhana, push yourself for the vratam, and also do the job during the entire month. That will change you a lot. Moving ahead, whenever we talk about Shravan, the most important and the most beautiful story that comes across Shravan is the Puranic stories from Shiv Puran. And the most important story is the churning of the Milky Ocean. So, whenever we talk about Shravan, the first thing that comes to our mind is the churning of the Milky Ocean. What is the esoteric meaning? I know that 100%, 99% people, all of us in Bharat, we know the churning of the Milky Ocean. It is the time where there was a conflict between Devas and Asuras, and it is a time where the Devas had lost their immortality, and some solution had to be solved. And they had the churning of the Milky Ocean, where the Kachwa you see down is Vishnu Bhagwan, the Mandara mountain is there, you see the snake, then Shiv drinks the halahal. But what is the exact meaning behind it? What is this story implying, and how it is connected to Shravan, and what will I understand from it? This is what you have to understand why they relate Shravan all the time to this story. Now, please understand this is your journey of life, and Shravan is known as the month of tapas. So, 1 month you do extreme tapas. The Mandara, this that you see, mountain, is a mind. The Vasuki snake that you see is a pride. The Devas and Asuras that you see are nothing but a negative and positive thoughts. So during the month when we start doing a sadhana and we start worshipping Shiva in the form of rituals, in the form of meditation, in the form of vratam, in the form of japam, what will happen? Devas and Asuras, positive and negative thoughts will come out. And that is the grinding process that you all will go through, which is very, very normal. All your emotions will start coming out. All your desires will start coming out. Maybe good or bad, doesn't matter. But who will save you? It is only Shiva who will save you. And he will drink everything. That is the poison, halahal. But even after that, when the Amrit comes, you come in the state of complete awareness. Again, the Asuric thoughts will take it away. And who will we go back to? We will go back to Shiva and Bhagwan alone. That is the reason Vishnu Bhagwan had taken Mohini Roop, and then he lured everyone getting into, and then again he gave back to Shiva and Shiva drank again. It is all happening in your mind. So this Puranic story that we talk in Shiv Puran is mostly associated with the churning of our mind. So when we do the Panchakshari mantra, when we do rituals, when we do tapas, when we understand who Shiva is, when we apply that teachings in our day-to-day life in this 1 month, the entire nature starts supporting you. At the same time, from inside, devas and asuras, all that positive and negative thoughts will start coming out. You'll get refined completely. And even when you think you're better, again that one thought will come. That is the asura taking the amrit. Again, who will we go to? We'll go back to Shiva. And that is the power of surrender that we generate in this 1 month. This intention should be there that no matter what happens, even if I'm normal and I'm happy, I will never forget who? I'll never forget Shiva. Even in my darkest thoughts, if the good thought is coming, it is Shiva. If bad thought is coming, it is Shiva. Let me churn completely so that one day I become Shiva himself. And you already are Shiva. What is blocking you is your ignorance. So this beautiful story always reminds me, because whenever I'm stuck somewhere, I think of that churning and I come back to balance. And that is what Shiva is all about. So, are you ready for the Shravan Shiv Sadhana? Like every year, we are doing the Shravan Shiv Sadhana. Now, I'll be very honest and very blunt. If you do it also, it is okay. If you don't do it also, please do some sadhana. Please do small things which will change and which will align. And the greatest thing that you can do if you're not doing Shravan Shiv Sadhana is do the japam, do abhishekam, and do some kind of tapas, some kind of discipline, some kind of giving I something, so that you realize that nothing is permanent. There's only Shiva that is permanent. So in the Shravan Shiv Sadhana, we have the entire course curated for 30 days, where we will have daily sadhana. We have the Shiv Kriya, which is specially been curated using the Vigyan Bhairav of Tantra practices. It is a kind of meditation which helps us to align and understand that the highest ritual to worship Shiva is to understand that Shiva is within us. So 30 days, if you're doing the same thing, it psychologically also impacts you. Of course, we have the mantra jap and we have meditation. That is a daily sadhana. Then we have the Shravan Somvar sadhana where we do Panchamrit Abhishekam. We have live session on every Monday where with Parveen ji, you will be doing Havan and you'll learn the process of Havan, and every Monday you'll do it. So 4 Mondays you'll have Havan. And then you will do the Shravan Vratam also. In fact, this is the time where the Solar Somvar Vrat starts also. The first Monday of Shravan, they start the Solar Somvar Vrat. Then every Saturday, we will have live sessions with me. Every Saturday, we'll have live sessions where we'll understand Shiva in different forms. We'll understand Shiva in the form of Shiv Puran, the teachings of Shiv Puran. What is the exact crux of Shiv Puran? The Shiv Puran is beautiful and we can't cover in one day, but we'll understand the teachings of Shiv Puran so that the modern mind understands. They'll understand Tantra, we'll understand Aghor, the misconception who an Aghor is, how Shakti plays an important role, what is Shiva, who is an Aghor. Then we'll understand Tantra, where we'll understand how the Kundalini awakens to meet Shiva, what is the process of Kundalini awakening, how do we awaken our Kundalini, and the logic behind it. And in the last, we'll understand Shiva as Vedanta, that is Brahman. So those are the different ways to attain Shiva. And then we have the Monday live sessions where again we'll have Havan in the evening, as I mentioned. That Monday Havan is where Parveen ji will take. So it will be hand holding. It is an entire process of 1 month. You will be with us and we'll walk on the path together. Also remember, there are few sessions that are recorded, that Shiv Kriya has recorded, all the messages that will be given, all the meditations recorded, so that you can do it according to your pace, according to wherever you are situated. So, what is new this year? This year, like it has been 3 years, by the blessings of Shiva, we are doing the Shravan Shiv Sadhana, and it is only through his blessing that we are doing this year also. But I also believe that every year we should grow and something new should be added. So, this time we have weekly to live classes and satsangs with us, where there'll be question answers, there'll be learning, there'll be practical aspects, there'll be mantra, so that is on every Saturday and Monday. Then we have the Pancha Upchar Puja. We will be learning how to worship Shiva and by rituals. Now, please understand, it's very difficult to understand Shiva as consciousness. So the Panchopshar Puja helps us to worship the Panchamahabhutas, earth, fire, water, space, and air. Because everything in the world, in the universe is made up of that. And the realization that why are we worshipping? The science behind puja, how to do the puja, how to establish the deity within us, that is called avahanam. Everything will be explained. Then, of course, we have practices, we have guides, we have PPTs. We'll have a team constantly getting in touch with you, and if you have any doubts, they'll solve it. Then we have the Shravan, Somvar, Vrat guidance, how to do it, what to do it, what are requirements. Every evening we have stotram and mantra chanting, and we have that specifically dedicated Shiv Kriya, which is a part of Vigyan Bhairav Tantra, where we have taken different dharnas together to make a holistic experience, and that will be done 30 days. For 30 days every day, so that psychologically we absorb it and we start living it. So we are adding new things. Also, we are very aware, keeping in mind that we don't want to make it very tedious, or make it very god fearing, or very rule wise, because we all have obligations. People might be working, there might be housewives, there might be mothers, there might be people having so many things, but it is curated in such a way that you can remove certain amount of time. Because if you can't even do this, then please don't attend, or please don't waste your money. It makes no sense. Effort is very important. We can get you towards the lake, but at the end you have to drink water. We can't push water in your mouth. So we are trying our best from our end. Rest the effort and jump you have to take. Live sessions with me, it starts from 1st of August. That is very soon. That will be our first session where we'll be talking about Shiv Puran in detail, understanding the teachings of Shiva, then question answers. Then 8th August, we have all different topics from Aghor, Tantra, Vedanta. So this year we'll be going live, specifically going from 8 p.m. to 9:30 in the night, where we can get good time and we can focus. So for the north, this is the timing. It starts from 1st, and for south, it is from 15th August till 5th September, where we will do our topics. The beauty is the live sessions are very important, because with rituals there should also be philosophy. Knowledge is important, practice is important. When knowledge and practice comes together, it becomes wisdom. That becomes an experiential being. And that is the goal where we are pushing everyone so that you become independent, you gain the right knowledge, and rest, you connect, and then let Shiva take over and guide you. So for North, it starts from 1st August, every Saturday, 1st, 8, 15, 22, and for South, 15, 22nd, 29th, 5th September. Also, something very important is a Shravan Somvar Vrat. Somvar means Monday. Vrat is very different from fasting. Please understand. Vratam means, the Shiv Puran says, Vratam means the bhav, which is very, very important. The intention, the sankalp. We are fasting because for our generation, tapas means to go beyond our senses, to go beyond our attachment, not to abuse the body, not to gain something and tell God that please give me that, give me this. No, it is a tapas to make us realize that the only reality that exists and the only thing that we need to hold on is the Shiva within us. And one day, if you do tapas, you'll realize that things will go on, everything will go on. But that essence is always there. So Mondays are traditionally dedicated to Shiv Bhagwan, which is very, very important in Shravan because Monday is his day. We will be doing the Vratam, we will be doing the Abhishekam, we will be eating properly on that day, we will become more aware that day. And that Vratam, 4 Vratams will come in a month, and that vratam that we do should be that entire knowledge should be taken entire for 6 days, and on the again when it comes Monday, that should be pushed for 6 days. That bhav should be there to evolve on the path, and that is the meaning of vratam, which is very, very, there are many vratams that come. There's Gauri vratam also, but the Sombar Vrat is very important. In fact, many people initiate the Solar Sombar Vrat from the first Monday. So, what are the dates? This is again very important. I'm purposely sharing it so that you don't need to check anywhere. These are the dates which you have to do. If any sadhana, even if you're not joining the course, be very honest. If you're not do, you can't do anything. You're very, very occupied. You have no time. At least try to follow 4 Mondays, do the japam, do the vratam, go to the temple, do abhishekam, read the sotams of Shiva, read about Shiva, meditate, just be, pray to him, talk to him. One day, if you can't remove in your life, such a waste. For North India, it is 3rd August, 10th August, 17th August, 24th August. For South India, 17th, 24th, 31st, 7th September. And of course, for Nepal and Northeast, already started 20th July, 27th July, 3rd August, and 10th August. These are the most important dates. So I'm purposely sharing because if you can't do anything, take a picture, take this photo, check the Drik Panchang, at least 4 days do some tapas. Push yourself to break that creation in the mind that you have created and put some effort to evolve also. I agree, everything is important, but imagine if you're so grounded in your spiritual and mental life, you're so clear. Imagine the material life will be so beautiful, will become so aware. You start enjoying things, but that sadhana, that tapas is required. And this is the time. Who knows, even if you don't want to do it, but you try, something will change. It may just be a starting point for your own evolution. Prepare for your sadhana. Those who are completely new and they want to start their sadhana, set an intention for the month. Every day in the morning, offer a diya, pray to Shiva that make me a perfect instrument. Let me be one with you. Do remove me from this misery of life. Create your own space, have a small space every day, fixed timing. The first point of sadhana for a sadhak is to have a fixed time of sadhana. Before going to office, at a time where you can do a Jaap, one Panchakshari, at least one Panchakshari Jaap Mala. Remember 30 days, 30 Jaap Malas. Just an offering to Shiva. Not asking anything, just praying that you become free, you become aware. Wake up early, have a fixed time. Eat sattvic food. Very, very important. The more tamasic you eat, the more arsenic you eat, you won't be able to sit on a fixed time. The mind will run. And just be aware that you don't get entangled too much on social media, because at the moment our mind is not that strong, we get easily influenced, we keep on doom scrolling, we just keep on watching movies. 1 month detox. Be selfish in your sadhana, that is, I tell everyone, sadhana first, because once you understand that selfishness will take you to selflessness, and that is the goal of sadhana. So that is very, very important. These are small things that we are sharing. Rest is up to you. What we are, I'm not even giving you some daily sadhana, do thousand jap malas, do purascharan, or do this, do that. Just sit, pray, have full faith, do one jap mala. If you can't, just chant the Panchakshari mantra, call out to him. That bhav is, offer one flower to him, do one abhishekam, set a diya, look at Shiva and everything. Pray, read about Shiva if you don't know. Want to start a journey, just take small steps. Please. It's very important. It's now or never. There are special considerations also. There are many questions that we get all the time. What if we're on a cycle? What if we are pregnant? There's international audience. There's Sutak Patak. During your cycle, I always say, do Manas Puja. Don't do rituals, but internally you can do your puja. There is no problem. Those who are pregnant women out there and those who are joining the course, or if you're not even joining the course, depending upon your capacity, do. But this is a very good time to do sadhana, and the best sadhana that a pregnant mother can do is do Jaap, Mala, Manas, do the Panchakshari mantra, call out to him, because that mantra chanting, those vibrations will help the baby also and help you also. International audience, you do the sadhana according to your time zone. Fix a time when you wake up before going, or very fixed time for 1 month you can do. Sutak Patak also depends upon your Sampradaya tradition, what you are following, but Manas Puja can be done. So these are basic consideration that should be aware. In adding special consideration, remember one thing: Shiva will never get upset or angry. He's unconditional love. So stop creating notions in the mind that you're doing right or wrong or some punishment is going to happen. It is all the creation of the mind. Shiva is that auspiciousness and that stillness, which is bliss and bliss alone. So please don't have any fear. We are open for question and answers. If there are any question and answers, please ask. Can I close the screen? Stop sharing. Yes. Hari Om. Oh, this is much better. I can see now. Any question, please ask. So let me go up. If there are any questions, I can take. Can 16-year-old do this sadhana? Anyone can do this sadhana. Someone has answered. There is no age limit. What matters in sadhana is the power and love that you have towards Shiva. That is very, very, very important. So that is what a very important thing. That age doesn't matter. What matters is our power. Coming back, I was absent in sadhana for a long time. Please start your sadhana. If you take off for sadhana for 3 4 days, it is okay. If it crosses 15 days, 1 month, there's a major problem. It is like breathing. How we can't forget our breathing, we should never forget our sadhana. Uh, Pranam from one of the weird white sadhaks from USA. We all are weird. Don't worry. Audible, yes. Very glad people from Maharashtra, Uttarakhand have joined. Can I restart after long sadhana break? I feel guilty. Please start your sadhana. Please don't feel guilty. If you have become aware, it is only through His grace you have become aware. So please start your sadhana. Of course, you can do Jaap Mala, but you should do the Jaap Mala properly. There's a method of doing Jaap Mala. Do it the right way. Of course, you can start your sadhana. Even if you are not aware, do start your sadhana. What is the best way to apologize Shiva for all our sins? The best way to apologize Shiva for all your sins is first come into acceptance that you are not the doer. Also come into acceptance that whatever you are holding against anyone, just offer it to Shiva. Trust me, Shiva will never get angry, he will never punish you. Your mind is punishing you. So come into acceptance, ask for forgiveness, and move on. And be aware that you don't make the same mistakes again. Any coupon code for Shravan month sadhana? We had put up the coupon code last night. Uh, no, we are. I think the coupon code was put on the first week for everyone. But anyways, drop a message to the team. Will it be available afterwards? I won't be able to attend till the end. Yes, it is live on YouTube. Yes, please start from कल से start कर सकते हो आप start करो please, it is important. Bhavesh, we love seeing you. We would love to see your work properly too. We did a retreat. If you want to see us, you can come for the retreat. You can spend time with us. Drik Panchang applies. Drik Panchang has international this also. Ma Gauri Puja. Mm. Can we do Shiva Sahasranam in this time? And if yes, what? Of course, you can do the Shiva Sahasranam. It is mentioned in the Shiv Puran. It is very powerful. So please do it. Offer a diya in front of the photo of Shiva. Start chanting the Shiva Sahasranam. You can do it. The Uchcharan should be proper. Do it with love. Please, Bhavish, please bring Vinay. I will talk to Vinay Anna. In fact, let's see. You never know what Shiva wants. Yes, we already have one podcast with him. Namaste ji, doing all this will God's blessing will come to all of us. You do it with the right bhav. Blessings are always flowing. They're always blessings flowing. Do it with the right bhav. Yes, we are Shubham. We are live and very grateful. It is Shiva's blessings that you are able to do sadhana. Do you have recordings for live sessions? Yes, of course. The live sessions that will be taken on every Saturday by me or taken on every Monday the Havan by Parveen ji will be recorded and will be given to the sadhaks. I am diabetic, but I want to fast. How can I do that? Please consult a doctor and don't abuse your body. Fasting means vratam means not abusing. In fact, many saints are against vratam also, fasting also. It is the bhav that matters. Jai Bhairava. Can you please share the PDF and fasting details in the course group much in advance? We will talk to the team. We'll get it done. I think questions are repeating. Do we create Parthiv Shivling Monday? Of course, you can create if you want. That bhav of creating Parthiv Shivling and then again offering it to Shiva is a beautiful bhav. I'm in South, but I like to start early with North. Please just drop a message and we will get back to you. What inner transformation should a sincere practice seek during Shravan? Very good question. That you don't get entangled in anything in life. That the birthright that you have to experience bliss may you attain in this life and go beyond Maya. Joshi ji, please drop a message to the team. They will get back to you. Can you please start with Ganesh ji sadhana as well, especially during Ganpati? If Ganpati Bhagwan gives us blessing, we will definitely start. Can you please explain the right ways of starting and ending sadhana? Which mantras? Chant the Panchakshari mantra. That is the best way. Taking last two, three questions. How to know and what is a sin and what is good doing in eyes of Shiva? My dear, you are responsible for your own karma at this moment. If you're doing something right and wrong, you know it. How to learn sadhana and how to do everything perfectly, my dear. Sadhana are different for different people depending upon their swabhava. That is important. There are lots of questions about north and south being confusion. Please understand, according to the Chaturmas and according to the place that you're staying, it determines either you do a north or south. And even if you're born in north but staying in south at the moment, please follow the south calendar where you're staying. Please don't have any doubt. It is very clear. Follow the Chaturmas calendar and we follow that calendar. And wherever state you're staying, if it is in south, you do the south Shravan. If it is not, you do the north Shravan. Lovely to see you too. We will be coming to Bangalore very, very soon. If Bhagwan wants, we'll be in Bangalore very, very soon. How can I cultivate humility and surrender to Lord Shiva through this sadhana? You can only cultivate when you understand who Shiva is, when you're willing to let go of your pride, attachment, senses, when you're coming into acceptance that life it is the way it is, and when you're willing to change yourself. So, no matter how much I talk philosophy, no matter how much you're doing Japmala or mantra, if the bhav is not there to change, you'll never change. But if the bhav comes that you want to change, your question that you're asking, that means you're seeking blessings and guidance will come from Shiva himself. And he will give you a small taste in the building in the beginning. And once you get that taste, you will start changing. It is a path of revolution. Only through revolution there's evolution. So when you step out of your comfort zone, that is the time you'll evolve. Taking one last question. Do we need Rudrakshmala to chant mantra? And please tell me the correct way to do puja. We have made an entire video on how to do puja. We have also made an entire video of how to use a Jaap mala. And more than that, if you don't have a Jaap mala, you can just chant Panchakshari by counting on your fingers. That is also possible. Due to time constraint, I can read 108 name. Do yes, it is okay if you read 108 name. Please remember, entire month you pick up to one sadhana. Don't run behind multiple things, but do everything with love and with as an offering. The bhav should be offering. What if we have experienced the Shiva Tattva, but then we have to live in the material world? How do we balance? So difficult. That's a very good question. But once you have experienced the Shiva Tattva, you will realize that everything is Shiva. And in that, there will be no material world and no spiritual world. Everything will be beautiful. When can I contact the team to meet? Drop a message on Instagram. The team will get. We have Adi with a number. Live session with Malima, we will, yes, when we will try to get that also. Okay. How can I devote my life to Lord Shiva? I'm taking this last question and I'll be ending with this. You can devote your life to Lord Shiva by understanding who Shiva is, by having the right knowledge. And as I always say, once you have answers for these three questions, you'll understand what Shiva is. We don't know who God is. We don't know who we are. We don't know who others are. We don't know who God is. So start seeking and getting these answers intellectually. Once that intellectual curiosity comes with the right practice, you will understand who Shiva is. So we will end the session. Just everyone sit straight, roll back your shoulders, adopt the Namaskar Mudra. And with this awareness, we'll chant one Om and three Shantis together. Inhale. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om. Tat Sat. Head down. Saranavidi Rudashava, whose nameless and formless. Consciously inhale. Exhaling, rise up. Rub your palms nicely and place it over your eyes. Hari Om Tat Sat. Thank you for joining, and we will see you soon. Pranam.